morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Hello, the believer. Did he get number one today? He did. Jules Swims with a close second. Chris Miller, Marcus, Jules, we got this sucker. I forgot the name of this thing. What is the name of this thing? There it is. Whatever Marcus just did. The hard hood. We got the hard hood this morning. Good morning, everybody. Kevin Mahan, good morning to you. Hello. Tough day in the markets yesterday, huh? I warned you guys, didn't I? Told you it was going to be a chop city because of the state of our stock. Where'd you think it was going to do? Let's go. Let's go. Hello, Miss Braden. How are you? Jade, Israel guy, Wrangle Marquez. Hello, Jake, Marcus, Stephen D. Wrangle Marquez. Let's go. Good morning, RJM. Hello, Stephen M. Good morning. Desmond Cook. How we doing today, everybody? We going to the moon. Trinity. Chica Tsunami. JJ Challenger. Good morning to you. As we're Bill Boyle. Kendi. K. Braden. Bill Boyle. Good morning, Easy E. Christy, thank you for the share. Richard Wernikowski, Lakeside. Good morning to you. If you're here for the first time, boop, hit that follow button. We're on every day for you. So what do we got? Make sure we're TAP, 200,000. Over there on the tubes, the thumbs up, the TAPs, the shares. Jules Swims, yes. Good morning, my beauties. So what do we have today? Well, Miss Market is back in a narrow state. Doesn't everyone feel good? We're back to normal. We are narrow, all right? These two white lines up here, these are daily resistance levels to the upside, all right? I marked those out for you right away. And we're going to put in now our white lines. These are major support and resistance levels, traders, okay? Major support and resistance levels. So please make sure you mark these down. We have them all over the place because of the ups and the downs. So right now on Miss Market, as you can see, we got a lot of problems. We're going to draw this out for you. We got resistance here. We got resistance here. We got resistance up here. And we got support down here. Okay? So as we know, my beauties, over the whip zone, boom, right into resistance there, 681. Please mark that down, 681. So what I need you beautiful traders to do today is we got to get over 681. All right. Then we'll have room up to 685 area. This area up here is a resistance, but we have enough room in the channel, traders. We have enough room in this channels to make trades to the upside. Right now, we got nada to the upside, okay? Back under 676, you got to get under that whole number, okay? You'll have room down to 674.50, and then this 674 whole number here as well to the downside. And then ultimately, if you can retest this 674, you'll have room down to 670 this morning on VIP. Good morning, John Weed. How are you? Good to see you over there, my brother. All right. Are we ready? Under 674 is 670. Boom! 670 right there. So mark those levels down. A little meeky to the upside. All right, what do we got to the Qs? Thank you, Candy. Boom. Thank you for the hoods, Candy. I appreciate you. Love you, dear. All right, right now on the cues, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on those cues this morning. Have a lot of support underneath you. A lot of support underneath you on those cues. Now, we always come back to the execution time frame, traders, all right? Above 610, you will have room up to 613. First stop on the cues, and then 6 to 17 to the upside. Now, to the downside, it gets a little more murky. Under 606.65, we have room down to 605 and 604. So we have a support here, and we have support here to the downside on them cues. Back under 604, though, with a retest, because you got to hold the resistance level, you'll have room down to 5.99. And of course, as always, my beautiful traders, watch that 600 level. Good morning, BTR. Thank you, Lena Mark, for the follow. IWM, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I know yesterday was a tough day. I told you, I warned you guys. All right. I said that if you were a gambler or a novice trader, it was going to be a painful day for you yesterday. Okay. And we will teach you how to conquer days like that in the VIP. All right. LINK is in the bio. You got to get in the VIP, folks. And we're going to change your trading around for you. Okay. Right now, we are in a neutral state on IWM. We're in a bearish position. First level of support here is 252. Mark that down. Under 252, you retest that bad boy. You have room down to 250. 250 on IWM to the downside. Back over 255.28, you have room up to 257 on IWM. The Golden Goose is above 257. Retest that up to 261 right here. Nice, beautiful channel in here to trade in, okay? Right in this bad boy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Tesla. Hello, John Wheat. All right, right here on the beautiful Tesla, we're in a neutral state. Yes, we are in the whip zone. Our best plays sometimes come out of the whip zone, traders. So keep that in mind here on Tesla this morning. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go on Tesla. Right now, we're neutral. Back over 402.08 with a flat 200. You have room up to 410. Mark that down, 410. As always, my beautiful traders, this is not financial investment or tax advice. It's for education purposes only. Under the whip zone of 398, you have room down to 397. Small channel here, okay? Under 397 with a retest, whoop, you have room down to 394 on Tesla. How we doing over there on the Red app? How are we doing? Candy! Boom! The paper crane, the squirrel, the goat, the horse, the live, the music, the squirrel, powder, Mike S. Let's finish off those Robinhoods or whatever these, the Red Hoods, not Robin Hoods, Red Hoods. Let's hammer these and get rid of these suckers. PLTR. All right, what do we got? All right, currently on Robinhood, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 to the downside here on the old hood of Robin. I'm sorry, on PLTR. So you got Robinhood on my brain. PLTR, yes it is. All right, here we go. We are narrow, but we got to get under 149.74. Got to get under that level for a move down to 145. Okay, 145. Back over the whip zone of 152. You'll have room right up into this resistance, 155 area on PLTR. Thank you, Mike S. Thank you, Alan. Christopher Miller. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. Coin. All right, what do we got here on coin? All right, on coin currently, my beautiful traders, we are in a neutral state. We're in position 2 to the downside here on coin. Right there, let me get rid of these. We have a 200 right below us. Major support level there, okay? Major support level there on coin. I just want to get this right and lined up. 5 minute, you're fine. 15 minute, there it is. The good old granddaddy right there. 194. That is major support. Don't trade into it, okay? All right. So here we go. Execution time frame. Do not trade into that granddaddy. You want to get under 194, traders, under here, and retest that 200. Because if you do, going back up to the upside will be major resistance, all right? Then you got room down to 186 here on coin. Back over 198, you got room up to 206.50 on the coin Rennies this morning. Suzette! Mr. Dave, thank you, my brothers and sisters. Thank you for finishing off those red hoods. Yes, it is. Let's go. Are we ready? Are we ready, my beauties? Let's see if we can get it real quick. Yes, we are going to do the grand old fireworks. There they are. Let's go, my beauties. Apple and XOM coming up. Mr. Dave, Zen, Method. Boom! Let's go. Thank you, my brothers. I appreciate you. Who got that one? Shelly! Boom! Stringer! Thank you. The trio, the big three, Zen, Mr. Dave, and Shelly Stringer. Well, we got another one. Michelle! Boom! My Bill. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. Above 261.62. Make it 262 here. You'll have room up to 266 on Apple. You are narrow. You are in the whip zone. To the downside, you have room down to 259 on Apple. Okay, my beauties? Do we got it? Are we feeling good today? How we feeling today, my traders? Who had a rough day in the market yesterday? Put me in the chat if yesterday was a little rough for you in the markets. You're welcome, Yelena. You're welcome. John McGarvey, Eric Booth, okay, Christopher Miller, Benji's. Yeah, a lot of you. I told you guys it was going to be a rough ride, all right? XOM, listen to me. I've been doing this a very too long of a time. There's nothing I haven't seen. Trust me. We are in a neutral bearish state. We're in the whip zone here on XOM. What do you think, traders? What do you think? You know yourselves better than I know you. What do you think you're struggling with to stay patient? What is keeping you from being patient? Put that in the chat. Very important. Neutral state, we're in the whip zone under 147.93. We have room down to 146.65 and 145 here on XOM. Back over 149, you have room up to 151. This is major resistance up here, okay, traders? 151. FOMO, greed, big movements. Well, VIPers, you know all about the market cycle. And non-VIPers, the reason you have this FOMO thing going on is because you don't know the market cycle. Okay. And once you know the market cycle, my beautiful traders, we have donuts on the board. You aren't going to have FOMO anymore because you know if you do, you're going to lose. AMD, Dennis Epperly. There he is. Thank you, my Dennis. How are yous? AMD, we are in a narrow state. Don't chase. If you chase, you're not going to have a good result on your trade. All right. So, but also look at it this way, my beautiful traders. Look how many times you have chased as a trader and how many times you've lost by doing that. So eventually your brain's got to say, that don't work. Narrow state above 205 here on AMD. We got room up to 210. Now, under 202.36. Watch the whole number of 202. You got room down to 201.98 this morning on the grand old AMD. Oracle. Yes, it is. See, the biggest mistake I made as a trader was I waited too long to get into my mentor's education community. I wasted so much time by not getting in right away that it still haunts me to this day. You're going to head over to the VossTrading.com. And the link is in the bio, theVossTrading.com. We have a new storefront here. So when you get there, you are going to come to this. Whoop. Let me show you real quick. You are going to come to this page, okay? You are going to scroll down, and you're going to click on VIP right here. Just click it. Boom, and that'll get you to where you need to go, my beauties. Let's go to Oracle. We are narrow on Oracle. Narrow state on Oracle. We are way up there in position 3. All right, things are coming back to normal. Don't we like when the market's back to normal, my beauties? Oracle wants to run here. We got to put in our resistance. So we're going to take you from the 5. We are narrow. You have room up for another leg on this. First stop, 165. Mark that down. 165, okay? 165, everybody. Above 165 with a retest, you have room up to 172. You are in a narrow state, so you can still get more room to the upside here, all right? Back to the downside. Know your 50% retracement level. That's going to put you right around 157. Back to the downside. 157. Under that level with a retest, you're coming back through, okay? So keep that in mind on Oracle. Watch the narrow state on this. Watch the narrow state. IWM, neutral. We're in that neutral state here in IWM. We're in position 2. You got room down to 250. Watch that 250. That is a major psychological hold number. 250, okay? Back over 255.10. Your first stop here will be 257. Mark that down, my beauties. 257, above 257 with a retest. You have a nice channel here up to 261. You're welcome, William McRae. Soxel, let's do it. We got a lot of donuts on the board. All right, we are narrow on Soxel. We are in the whip zone. Yes, it is. On the Socceroonies. Bump, 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 bump. All right, Soxel. Above 56.50, Mr. McRae, we have room up to $62 on Soxel. That'll be your first stop. $62 on Soxel. Under 53.92, my beautiful traders. You have room down to $52 and then $51 on Soxel. Yes, it is. This is where you go, right here. The VossTrading.com. That is where I'm going to help you become a trader, or that is where I'm going to help fix your trading. And we will fix your trading, okay? LINK is also in the BIO. Nvidia, let's go. I'm like a surgeon. When you become a VIPer, I'm like a surgeon, right, VIPers? I fix you up. And it's not hard to fix you up because most traders all have the same problem. It all boils down to the same problem. All right, we are in a narrow state. If we get a move to the upside out of this narrow state, my beauties, are we going long right here? Can we go long on that beautiful green candle to the upside? No, you can't, because you're going to go right into that pivot right here. So let's get over 186 because we want to get over the whole number here too. Over 186 for a move up to 188 here. on Nvidia. Back under 183, we have room back down. Right here, we have major support. See it? 182. Boop, boop, boop. Tesla, yep. All right, Tesla above 402. You have room up to 410. 410 will be your first stop here on Tesla. Yes. Under the whip zone, we have a small channel here. You see it? You don't want to be in that channel on Tesla. A lot of whip going on in there. Get under 396.77. You'll have room down to 394. Bump, 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 bump. Benji's, how are you? Meta, you got it. Let's do Meta. Meta. Meta, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Meta. Let's go. Be alone. All right, Meta, what do we got? Narrow above 650, 620. You got room up to 662, my beauties. Above 662 with a retest, you have room up to 673. Back under 650, 186. Beautiful channel down to 646. Mark that down. Let's go, let's go. I love you too, Yulina. I love you, Yulina. Thank you so much. Netflix, you got it. Who loves the VIP? Put me in the chat. If you love the VIP, put me in that chat. Let's go. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on Netflix. Let's go. We had a great training last night, everybody. That last night was another doozy. Another doozy. All right, here we go on Netflix. Yes, it is. I need you back over 97.62. Back over 97.62, you'll have room up to $100. Back under 96.56, my beauties, you have room down to $95, okay? 95.33 is your pivot point here. Watch the bottoming tail candle here off the whole number, all right? On Netflix. It's all right, Ann, just recorded. We're going to post it here this morning. We will post it this morning for all our beautiful VIP traders. Daniela Yulina! Thank you, my Daniela! Boeing, you got it. The Boweroonies of the Bowman. Usher. All right now, we are in a neutral state. Starting to get a little wide here on Boeing, all right? Mark that out. Starting to get a little wide. Put that in the old brain-a-rooney. Let's see what we got here on the boosters. All right, here we go on Boeing, my beauties. We're neutral, starting to get a little wide to the downside. Under 217.47, you have room down to 211. But watch the state of your stock. You're wide to the downside, okay? Back over 225, you'll have room up to 233 on Boeing to the upside. We're going to head over to Wells Fargo for the amazing Tracy over there on the YT. How are you, my Tracy? How you doing? We are in a narrow state on Wells Fargo. Bearish position to the downside here on Wells Fargo. We're going to get you some support here, okay? Bum, 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 bum. Bow, now. All right, we got room, Tracy, down to $77. Watch the poke through to that pivot of $76.75. All right, my beautiful Tracy. Under $76.75 with a retest, you have room down to $75 this morning on Wells Fargo. But coming back through the whip zone above $79, we have room up to $81. CRM. How many of you are trading the same 6 to 10 stocks every day? Put me in the chat and be honest. How many of you are trading the same 6 to 10 stocks no matter what? Put me in the chat. If you are here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. All right, we are narrow position 1 here on CRM. Position 1, let's go. All right, CRM, as we pull this back, my beauties, beautiful position in state. You got room down to 190.50 and then 190, whole number here on CRM this morning. Back over the whip zone of 196. Your first stop is 197 and 197.50 on CRM. Hims and hers. Dance. It's the last. All right now we are in a narrow state on hims and hers. Yes, it is narrow state. We're in the whip zone. Can you imagine trading without the whip zone? How do people trade without the whip zone? Anybody? Bueller. Hims and hers under 22.63. You have room down to $21.20.50. So this area right here, my beauties, this area right here is major support. You're going to run into major support under the whip zone. You have plenty of room to that support, but you better wrap it up once you start getting in this area and start looking more to the upside on hims and hers. Back over $24, you got a nice, beautiful channel there. Up to $26 and $28. Remember, not financial investment or tax advice, just for education purposes only. Raphael Ogando, Papa Yoda, Bill Boyle, as we need to hammer those donuts on the count of 3. Donuts, 1, 2, 3, go. We are at 85,000 taps. I appreciate you all. Michelle, Microsoft, you got it. Let's do it. To paradise. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Yes. Did you see that the cancer rates are way down in the last decade? Holy moly. Did you guys see that new news that came out? Congratulations, America. That is amazing. Above 406 and Microsoft. That's down like 29%. That's a big number. Above 406, we have room up to 407 here on Microsoft. 407. You got resistance up here. Mark that level down, okay? 407. Back under 403.95. We have room back down. Beautiful channel here. 398. But what else are you going to watch as this comes, if, we don't know if it's going to, but if this was to come to the downside, we got to watch that $400 level right there. That's a doozy before we hit that pivot, okay? NQ, motive, of course we can do NQ. Let's go. We got to do NQ for our future. Let's go. We got a double tap up there. Whoop, whoop, boop, boop. All right, here we go on NQ. We are in a narrow state. Yes, it is on NQ, a narrow. All right, you got to get under 24,852. Under 24,852, you'll have room down to 24,606.50. If you try to trade into all this support, you're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to bang around. Back over 25,061.50, my beauties. We got room up to 25,239. Look at all those donuts. Yes, it is. It is time for the roses. Give someone you love a rose today. NVO. The yellow line is the granddaddy of them all. You are going to learn all about that in that amazing VIP. LINK is in the bio. All right, here we go, my beauties. Well, I was on the 5. I apologize. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Narrow state on NVO. Position 2 to the downside currently on NVO. Yeah. Okay, NVO, here we go. Above a $39. Got to get over the whole number here, okay? You got room up to $40 on NVO this morning. Right now, you're in position 2 to the downside. Whoop! You got room down to $38. $38 first stop this morning here on NVO. Under 38 with a retest, you have room down to $37.50 and $37.31. Amazon. Don't worry, we're going to do Miss Market and Tesla and all those good things again. Don't you worry, my beauties. We are at 100,000 likes. We are right on schedule. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, we are in a narrow state on Amazon. We are in the whip zone on Amazon. Whoop, boop, boop, whoop, boop. Boop. All right, here we go on Amazon. Are we ready? Above 214.65, watch 215 hold number. You have room up to 216 this morning on Amazon. 216. Above 216 with a retest, you have room up to 217.50. Back under the whip zone of 213.69, you have room down to 213 and 212 on Amazon. If you want to know what is on watch, my beauties, every single morning, every alert, you have to be in the VIP because we will post it in the VIP chat before the bell. See, we teach you how to trade, all right? We don't have you rely on me. I teach you how to trade so then you can teach your family how to trade. And that is a tool you will have for the rest of your life. Chris Miller, Alpha, thank you so much. Adorable, C. Carrot, Paulo, JL, Haba, The Pilak, Jules Swims, Christina Zahn, thank you. Since you put exclamations around us, I'm going to make you wait longer, okay? Silver. All right, silver, let's see what we got. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the downside here on the silver. There's no crying in trading, everybody. There's no crying. There's no whining. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state. We got this way down there, all right? $77 will be your first level of support. $77 in position 3 to the downside, okay? You got room down to 75, but this area right here, I would wrap it up. Wrap it up, because as you are coming into this, the buyers are gaining steam to take this back the other way. Back over 78.20 here on silver. You got room up to 79.44 and then 80.50 on silver. Good morning, Jerry Godwin. How are you? I mean, Sue, sometimes we got to treat them goo goo gagas. Baby bottles in the chat, everybody. Baby bottles in the chat. The Qs, let's see what we got. All right, right now on them Qs, we are in a narrow state, position 1. The problem we have here on the Qs is that is our support. All right, beauties? That is our support. So we do not want to trade into support there. You're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to, bounce off, up, bounce back down, bounce back up, bounce back down, bounce back up. Love, how do you get into the VIP? Love, you are going to head over to the VossTrading.com. Right here, my love. I love that name, by the way. Right over here, the VossTrading.com. When you get to the page, just scroll down a little bit. You'll see VIP. Click it, and that's how you get into the VIP. So you want to get under 604, and you have room down to $599. You also got this $600 level here, okay? So as you know, this is all support here from 600 to 599. So as you start approaching this area, this entire level here is support. See, traders, what you have to realize, this little itty-bitty line here is not just the support. That is your support. Okay, so mark that down. Back over 610, we got room up to 613, boop, and 617. Thank you for the baby bottles, everybody. I appreciate you. We got some more roses to hammer. Let's hammer those suckers. Tesla, yes it is. Let's go. I wish we had a baby bottle gift. All right, above 402, we got room up to 410. 410 and then 418, my beauties. That is what we got here on Tesla. To the downside, I want you under 396.77. Watch the whole number of 396. You'll have room down to 394. If you can retest that, you got room down to 388. User, you'll learn that in the VIP, brother. Ange, thank you. Zed Method, thank you. Berkshire, we are at 130,000 likes. Let's really put on that engine. Let's go. Let's really drive it home. Let's go. BRK, Berkshire Hathaway. Look at those levels. You like those levels, Chris? Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. How about that for some levels, my beauties, huh? How about that for some levels? All right, here we go. But I'm going to use my RSI and my MACD. Another losing day, huh? another loser. Another losing day in the markets, my beauties. All right, here we go. Berkshire Hathaway. Currently, right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in a bearish position to the downside. You got room down to 491. 491, everybody. Under 491 with a retest, Mr. Miller. Paging Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller, we have a spill in aisle 3. We have room down to 485. Love you, Chris. Back over 496. We have room up to $500. Thank you for the follow, XXX. That can mean I could take that name a few ways here. Either you love the alphabet or, you know. All right, what are we doing? Hello, Phil. Spy. There you go, Aramis. There we go. You see? See what I'm saying, Aramis? Love you, brother. All right, right now. Yeah, SPY's a little jacked up here. We are in a neutral state. We're in position 1. You have room down to 674.50 and 674. All right? You want to get under that with a retest, you'll have room down to 670. To the upside, you can't do nada until you get over 681. Because you're just, look at all this. Look at this. Let me put this and let you see this, okay? This is what we got for resistance to the upside on SPY. And that's not even including this. That's not even including that. All right? So we got to get over 681, my beautiful traders, up to 686. Don't trade in. Yeah, just wait. You got to wait in the market. You got to wait and be patient. Ryan Daly, our training is every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You have over 70 hours of education in the VIP. You get live training every Tuesday night or Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You have the entire education courses you're going to go through. Over 70 hours. I also review your losing trades for you, and I peek at your green trades for you. We tell you what you're doing wrong. That is how you become a better trader. Copying somebody is not going to get you to where you go. You're just going to lose with the person you're copying. What do I think SPY is getting to today? There's only one person we can ask, you know? We can only ask one person. Huncho! Sal set you free, the wizard! Hold on, everybody. Listen. Are we listening? Shh, 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 shh. Are we listening? Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Wizard. SPY, what is it going to get to today? Can you please embed it into my brain so I can tell all my beautiful traders here? Huncho needs to know exactly what's going to happen today. What? What's that? Okay. Okay. All right. I got it. I got it, Wizard. All right. Huncho! We don't know. Pablo, say hello. Let's go, Oracle. Oracle, the wizard shall set you free. All right, we are way up here on Oracle. First level of resistance is right there, 165. Your second level of resistance is 172. Now, we are in a narrow state, my beauties, so that means you can get up to those levels. Now, what I will tell you is this is your gap up currently. Woo! Your 50% retracement level right now is 159. Please mark that down, 159. In the VIP, we will tell you what to do at that level, and you're going to say, oh my God, it works. Holy moly. Do I have any superstitions that I do while in a trade? Yes. So sometimes when I'm in a trade and it's going my way, I'll do this. And sometimes when I'm in a trade, it is not going so well, I'll go like this. And then when I do those two things, it typically works. Like the market knows that I'm doing it, and it'll either keep pushing the trade up my way, or it'll reverse to go my way. It's all about the facial expressions. Nvidia, you got it. All right, on Nvidia, above 185, you have room up to 188, everybody. 188 on Nvidia this morning. Back under 183, we got room down into the support here of 182. Make sure you mark that down, everybody. Yes, it is. Bum, bum. Pablo, thank you for the heart being the rose. I appreciate you. MU. So MU, I was looking at that sucker, but it didn't go. You know why? It broke right through the first 15-minute 200, and then it had room right up here to that second 200. And I said, nope, I ain't touching that. Let's move on to something else. All right, right now we are in a narrow state currently on MU. We are in the whip zone. Bump, 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 bump. All right, currently on MU, we are in a narrow state. Whip zone above a 409.60. You have room up to 416. Above 416 with a retest, you have room up to 436 on MU this morning. Under 401.42, you got room down to 395 and 391. Gurpreet Bhujan, where the hell have you been, Gurpreet? You must have lost big, huh? Now you're back. Did you take that time off, Gurpreet? How are you, my brother? We are in a narrow state. We are in position one. You got room up to 216 and 217.50 this morning on Amazon. Yes. Back under 213.69, 213 and 212. USO, USO. You'll find that on WWE. USO. The Usos. Who, eat, yeet, 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 yeet. Only some people are going to understand what I just did. Jake, I knew you would get it. The SPY! Everybody, let's go. You got room down to 674.50. 674.50 to the downside. Under 674.50, you have room down to 670. Okay? You got to get back over 681, my beauties. Over 681, you got room up to 686. You're traveling. Hard to trade from India. They got no internet over there. They got like 6 gazillion people. Now one of those people know how to put internet anywhere. Let's go. Jake, you're not in the VIP? Let's go. What are you waiting for? You are dramatically going to change your trading around, hopefully. Not in the VIP. What are you, crazy? You're just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time. The VossTrading.com. That's where you go, my beauties. That is where you go. Link is in the bio. Uber. Trinity. Let's go. We got to hammer those roses. Let's go. Those are the last roses on the board. All right, currently right now on Uber, we are in a neutral state to the downside. You have the novice gap here right now, everybody. So, Miss Trinity, what we are looking for is major resistance. So let's go get some. And there it is. Bam. Bam. See it, Trinity? And there it is. Trinity, I want you to look that way on Uber, not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Currently on Uber, that is your move up, okay? 50% is right around here, $73. You have the novice gap. We're looking back down that way at the open. Alan, hello, my Alan. PLTR is narrow state on PLTR. I need you under 149.74. Under 149.74, you'll have room down to 145. Above 152.16, you have room right here up to this resistance, okay? 155. Tovar, easy cleaning. Tovar's easy cleaning. What are we cleaning easily, Tovar's? What are we cleaning? They call me True. Hello, True. Do you have a cousin named False? Yeah? IWM. Let's see. All right, IWM. We got room down to 250. 250 will be your first stop here on IWM. Under 250 with a retest, you'll have room down to 244. What you need to do on IWM, you got to get back over 255. You'll have room up to 257. Be careful on IWM. Your move to the upside and downside, your channels are a little tight, okay? Let's hammer those roses! Let's go! Ho, baby! We are at 178,000. ALC with the follow. Bill Boyle's admitted. QCOM. We got the right temperature. All right, let's do a little QCOM. All right, QCOM, we are narrow. We are in the whip zone this morning here on a QCOM as we put in our major support and resistance levels right now. Remember, traders, you must be patient as a trader. Don't rush this or you're going to lose. Back over 136, you have room up to 138 on QCOM. Back under the whip zone of QCOM, 134.74. You have room down to 132. Over there in the VIP, we posted just now what is on watch this morning. So the VIPers, you can see what is on watch. Nvidia. Oh, yeah. Nvidia back over 185. You have room up to 188, my beauties. 188 to the upside this morning on Nvidia. Back under 183. We do not want to trade into that whole number right there. Under the whole number, you have room down to 182. Guppreet, of course, the 5-minute is the one. Folks, you got to get this through your head, okay? As much as you want to speed up taking trades, if you do that, you are going to lose. The more trades you take, the more you will lose and be red every month. Trading isn't about taking as many trades as you can. Trading is about risk management and taking proper A+ setups. So stop the bullshit. Lily, if you're treating it like a casino, it will reward you like one. And then you'll be calling the 1-800 number. All right, here we go. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone. All right, here we go. Eli Lilly. The Elijah above 1,535. You have room up to 1,028. Mark that down. 1,028. Back over the whip zone. Yes, it is. At 997.30. You have room down to 964. Let's go. You got to fight for this, traders. You got to fight for it. All right? Patience, discipline. You got to know what you're doing. Why do you gamble every day? It don't work. Tried it. I've been there. We tried it. Microsoft. Back over 407.36. You have room up to 413. 413. First stop there on Microsoft. Back over to 403.95. You have room down to 398. Please watch this $400 level. That is major support level. That $400 level. All right. That right there. Here, we're going to mark this out a little bigger. Woo, woo, woo. Right there. That level. Last time you came down into it. You see that tail? Boom! Last time you came down into it. Boom! Mark that 400 level down. For Christ's sake. Adam Jr. A little silver. All right, you're in a neutral state here on silver. So what you got on the sliver here is you got support and you got support. Do we want to short into either of those? No. We want to get back over 78.20, retest it for a move up to 79.44. Back over 81.38, you'll have room up to $83. How do I determine support and resistance? Is it based on buy and sell volumes? No. You learned that, Jonah, in the VIP. If you want to learn all about support and resistance, you are going to head over to thevosstrading.com. That is where we are going to train you on how to be a trader in the VIP. This is where you need to be, or you're going to continue having red months. So the choice is yours. Cold Thunder, there he is. Mr. Thunder Spy. Under 676, you have room down to 674.50 here, Mr. Thunder. But you want to get back over 681. This is your golden goose, Thunder. Above 681, you'll have room up to 686. Let's go, my beauties. We are at 192. Apple for a little time, boss. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on Apple. You got room down to 259 on Apple. Back over 261.62. You got room up to 266.27 on Apple. Mark those levels down, my beauties. A little AMD action. Let's go, let's go, let's go. AMD back over 204.75. 205. You'll have room up to 210 and 217 on AMD. Back under 202, my beauties. You have room down to 199.50. So that will make it your $200 level. Make sure we're tapping over there on the YTs. Make sure we're tapping over there on the YT. Sofi. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard to the community. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. We are narrow on Sofi. We are narrow on Sofi. All right, this is what we got on Sofi. You got to get over $18.56 for a move up to $20. As you approach this area up here, this is major resistance. Way up here, $20. Beautiful channel to trade up into. Back under 1827, you got room down to 1780. 1780 will be your next stop of support. My beauties, let's finish off these last roses. Do I like RSI? I love it. I love RSI. Not only do you know what? You want to know how much I love RSI, Jonah? I don't have it on my chart once. I have it on my chart 4 times. That's how much I love RSI. 4 times I got it on that sucker. Did you know you could put it on 4 times? It's 4 times more powerful that way. So make sure you put RSI on 4 times. 1 time is still good, but 4 times is really good. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state. Bearish position on good old Robinhood. Mark these out. All right, Robinhood back over 79.36. We got room up to $81. $81. Mark that down. Back under 78.33. Watch your whole number of $78. Then you have room down to $76. You like it too? That's great. You should also add the MACD, Jonah, to your chart. Only put that on twice. So have RSI on your chart 4 times and then MACD on your chart twice. Okay? Bonaro, if you don't know the answer to that question, please stop trading right now. Okay? Please stop trading right now. Jesus. Meta, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Meta. Yes, it is. Above 656, we have room up to 662 this morning on Meta. Under 651.86, we have room down to 646 on Meta this morning. Let's go. Let's tap it out. 209,000 likes. Yeah! Boom! Bollinger Bands 5 times. Yes, I love it. Rev the Star Map Polaris. Let's go. Yes, Sade, everything is in WAP. We don't use Discord. That's a cesspool. You'll get Muhammad trying to message you to buy Bitcoin. WAP is where we are. Real education platform that is safe and secure for you. Zen Method! Boom! Thank you, my beauty. Zen Method, I love you. I love you, my Zen. Hope you're doing well. Here we go. It is time for roll call. As we do roll call, tap your fingers until they hurt. Rev, Zen Method. Kendi, Paulo, Christopher Miller, Adorable Dead, Ange, Marvin, Pop Pop. They call me T, Hammer, Bill Boyle, Mr. D, KSB, Rachel T, Pablo, Danielle, the beautiful Reese. Let's go. Hey, love, good to see you. Ange, Alpha, C Carrot, JL Haba, Paulo, Jules Swims, Jessica Bylock, Christina Zan, Bill Boyle, the Alpha Man, Candy, woo, she's sweet as candy, Hammer, Shelley Stringer, Raphael, Papa Yoda, Yulita, Stevie B, John McGarvey, Paul Miranda, Rasmin World, Mike Spencer, Michelle Mabel, Mr. Dave, Measy, let's go, Suzette, Allen, Mike S. We got a lot of people. Powder, K.I. Pre, Hammer, Carlos, Sierra, Wrangle, Marquez, Jade, Marcus, User, and the first gifter of the day, Andrew, the Believer. I love you all so much. Make sure you get in that VIP. Become part of the family. Let's turn your trading around. Link is in the bio. Make the world a better place. Give somebody a hug today. Be nice, and let's trade the markets. Let's go. Let's go. Olivia Witherspoon, welcome to the VIP. Sade, I love it. I love the name too, Sade. I love that name. Olivia, love it. Let's go, Easy E. Stop wasting time. You're wasting time. Love you guys.